We're ready for showtime! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel!
Hi guys!
So today I'm going to be doing a foundation overview from the drugstore because I went into my collection the other day and I was like, holy crap, where did all these foundations come from? And I realized that I had a good collection going from the drugstore, and I've also come to realize that drugstore, you're doing a good job on foundation. I love me some drugstore foundation. I won't lie to you. I have tried some high-end products that were foundations that I did not like at all, and I'm sure there's bad ones at the drugstore too. So I'm going to be talking about 4 foundations today and then also 2 concealers. So let's get started right away. So I guess the first one I'm going to talk about is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 Foundation Concealer Primer. Blah, blah, blah. And I love this because it is basically the best. I don't know what to say about it. I do really like this. I mentioned this in my February favorites. I did a bunch of videos like get ready with me's and stuff that I've used this, and I love the coverage it offers. It's not too much to the point where you look like, oh my goodness, she's wearing a crap ton of foundation. It is a natural coverage, I would say, but it's a very nice product, and I like that it has a pump. This is the only drugstore foundation that I own that has a pump, and I have come to really appreciate the pump, and I understand why people get so caught up about having a pump for their foundation. I get it. I get it. I really love this. I recommend this to everyone, all skin types, all ages. Next, I have the Revlon Color Stay, and this is quite a popular foundation on YouTube, and that's how I heard about it. I heard a bunch of people talking about it, saying it's better than some high-end foundations, and I was like, say what? I have to try it. So honestly, I got like way too light of a color. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. I think I was having like a skin color complex that day because I was so certain on this day that I was the palest person in the planet. But it actually turns out I'm the second palest person in the planet because I'm like the shade up from this, if you know what I'm saying. It was ivory. So I'm definitely not ivory, but I do really like this foundation. I do really like the coverage it gives. I hear people always say, holy lord, you have to, no, you can't sneeze, it's not allowed. I've heard a lot of people say this is like crazy high coverage, all this stuff. I mean, I guess it is, but I don't feel like it is on my skin. Like, it doesn't feel super heavy or cakey or anything. It's a very, okay, let's not and say we did, okay? It's a very runny foundation, and I do like it a lot. It is a stinky foundation though. If you're sensitive to scents, like, holy, it smells like straight up chemicals. It kind of smells like nail polish remover. So anyways, it's a good foundation though if you want something for kind of more night out sort of events. I have another Revlon foundation. This is actually one of my favorites from the summer, and you can tell it's a bit dark for me. It's in the shade 130 Shell, and this is the Revlon Nearly Naked foundation. This came out along with like the Urban Decay Naked Skin foundation and all those foundations which are like a foundation but like incredibly light coverage. But this one I love because you could build it up, and it was a nice consistency. I wore this a lot in the summer when I was working, and this is definitely one of my favorite drugstore foundations. And when it did come to winter, I started mixing these two to get like the perfect coverage but also the perfect color, and I love Revlon foundations. So if you're going to try a drugstore foundation, I recommend Revlon. They're just really good. Like, they're a good brand, very consistent, and I really like both of these foundations by them. The last foundation that I have to talk about is the Rimmel Clean Finish foundation. It says, look 100% poreless, and it is in the color 240 Soft Beige. It's sort of a weird consistency, and this is kind of a product that I still haven't really been able to get that much use out of because it is so thick. Like, I like that it has this like little paddle attachment to get the foundation out. You don't have to go digging or anything because it is really thick. You would need that paddle on there. I do like this, but I'm on the fence about it. Some days I really like it. Some days I find that it sticks to my dry spots a bit more. I have found like my skin is kind of changing. I used to have really dry skin, and now I'm kind of seeing my skin as more like combination. This is good, but definitely not my favorite. I don't really recommend a whole lot of Rimmel products. They are quite cheap, so sometimes they're not the best quality, but this one's okay. So now I'm just going to talk about 2 concealers. I have had quite the luck in the concealer department. I'm just going to talk about this one first because I basically am obsessed with it, and I talk about it in like every video I've ever made. It's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser, and this is the best concealer This is the best concealer from the drugstore, in my opinion. I use this under my eyes, but I also, if I'm going to school, like, I'll do a, like, I call it the seagull formation. I do like two wings above my eyebrows because I get some redness there, and then I do a little on my nose and then on my chin, under my eyes, and I'm out the door. It's easy, it's simple, but this is an amazing product. I haven't tried the brightening one yet, but I'm very tempted to do so. This is my second one and I'm almost done, so this will definitely be your purchase by me. It feels high-end. It doesn't feel like it's from the drugstore. Next one is something you can only get at Walmart because it's part of hard candy, and if you don't know what hard candy is, it's very similar, and I feel like it could be connected. I don't want to say that it is connected with Urban Decay. I can't remember if that's right or not, but I'm pretty sure it is. So if you like Urban Decay, definitely check out hard candy. Their packaging is pretty fun and crazy. So this is the Glamafloss Heavy Duty Concealer. I got this back when I was in high school, and I had a lot of really bad breakouts, and I still break out a lot now, but back then I had like clusters of them, and this was a really good way to conceal all that. It is very similar to the Kat Von D tattoo concealer. I don't know what it's called. Cover your tattoos concealer. I don't know, but this one's really good. Again, I had like a day when I bought this. I was like, oh my goodness, I am so pale, and I got ultra light. It's okay because I often use this for brightening, and I like to get like a little bit extra coverage around my nose, especially. You guys know I was just recently sick, but yes, my voice is back to normal, thank the Lord. I find it is a little drying, so be careful if you have dry skin, but other than that, this is an amazing, very full coverage concealer that is very affordable. I think it's like $5. That is my drugstore foundation and concealer overview slash review slash whatever I'm going to title this video, because right now I'm not feeling too creative. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down below any foundations you recommend, either high-end or drugstore, because I'm a huge foundation fan. I love different products for your face. I think that's like my favorite part about makeup. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all soon. Bye guys!